Cute, sexy, and fun. You're watching CSF Nation's own WMK TV, Channel 90. Okay. All right. Let me go and share my screen here. Turn this on. All right. There we go. Good morning, CSF Nation. I am Makini, 90 Streamer Illustrator. Welcome you to another edition of Makini. Welcome to episode 101 of Makini in the Morning. Welcome to the last show in June, by the way. This is the last show in June, last day in June as well. I mean, the last day in June. And I figured for today, we could go and squeeze in one more, get one more drawing out before the term is completely over. So I'm still kind of like mentally kind of going through what would I want to do, what I want to do for this last term. And I got some ideas. So we'll probably just sketch it out a little bit first, and then we'll jump into it. So it'll be one more, constitution of a rendering practice, basically. But before I do that, I just want to do some little quick, I do want a quick thing to, I wanted to do a quick thing here. So let me send a, let me send a, let me give a huge, Power already knows, and Power doesn't need to tell me. Let me send a congratulatory. Let me send a congratulatory debut. Let's give a round of applause to let's give a little quick round of applause to Gargura. Oh, sorry, no, it's not Gargura anymore. It's something. It's something. Yes, one of the most popular market creators on the planet has returned with a brand new model. And yes, good old Resident and absolute meltdown yesterday. So, Kameko Slava, Gogura, congratulations on your new debut. Let's put it that way. Congratulations on your new debut. I figured to get ahead of that before Power lets me know already. Yeah, so yeah, yes, this is formerly Gargura. It's now under a brand new, um, under a brand new face, brand new name, brand new identity. So congratulations to Saba for the new debut. Now I can't. I can't hear you over the collapse. Okay, sorry, that was my fault. Anyway, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Now, second thing I want to share. Second thing I want to share. So this is debut. This is the debut of the, which I think it's it. I don't think it's this week. I think it's next week. It has been confirmed that she's not in Hololive. No, she's not in Hololive anymore. No, she had a fallout with Hololive. So okay. No, she had a fallout with Hololive. That's a fallout with Hololive, by the way. But this is one of the newer, I think this is a part of the new the next collab, which is Nikkei, which for Nikkei, it was rumored and it was confirmed. We're getting a Near Automata rerun. So I can't wait. This is this is 2B.
Absolutely. Perhaps we share a common goal.
That sounds very. I realize that's D's VA. I realize that's D's VA for 2B.
Perhaps we share a common goal.
But the thing that it didn't hit me, and then this is A2, which I think A2 is free.
You guys did a great job out there.
Yeah. It just didn't hit me until now that this is FemV.
You guys did a great job out there.
It's FemV. I didn't realize that same voice actress for female V in Cyberpunk is A2's VA. If only, Sean. If only. How much is that? You know, that's a good question. How much is it? How much is it on Steam? Let's do a quick check. I just want to check on real quick before we get started. I'm just kind of just doing some housekeeping real quick. That might be a thing. It might be a thing. I just want to see how much. Near replicant. Near. Okay. Are you kidding me? It's only $16. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll probably need to get it before. Oh, it says, it's a promotion offer in July 10th. I think it's part of the Steam summer sale. Okay, then you know what? I'll add this to cart then. I'll add this. Okay, I'll add this. It's only $16 for Game of the Year edition. Game of the Year edition is only $16. I think it's part of it's part of Square Enix's summer sale. Okay, I will. Oh wait, I'll add this to the cart, and maybe we can play it over the weekend. We still got Stellar Blade to do. Still got Stellar Blade to do, but I just want to put those things out. I just want to put those two out in the ether and let you guys know. So today, what we're gonna do is, I haven't bought it already. Yes, I've added to the cart, so I will. Once I get paid this weekend, I will definitely buy it out. So, but the Near, we got the freaking But today's the like I said, today's the last day in June, and what I want to do is squeeze in one more illustration before one more like quote unquote rendering practice before the month is over, before the end of the term. Speaking of which, I want to say I have been I feel like I've been very productive these these past 2 months though. That's what it kind of feels like, to be honest with you. I'll show you why. I posted I posted this up on the community tab as my promotional image. And yeah, it feels like I've been very productive this month. Um wait, you just no. So I have been it feels like I've been very productive these past 2 months. And I gotta say, like, I've been really liking the output, especially with the past two, especially with the recent stuff. So what I want to ask you guys, and I put a Q&A question if you guys didn't see that. What was your favorite drawing from this month and last month? I want to know what I want to know. Sound off in the comments, guys. Did you guys have a favorite drawing of mine from this month and from May? I just were very curious. So let me know in the comments if you guys had a favorite drawing. I know a lot of people really like the Miyabi one that I did. People really like the Miyabi. Actually, we could probably go through. We could probably just go through a quick look through just this entire freaking month. Like, so Mori, it was the Mori. There was the freaking Gairoos that we actually finished. It's the freaking Gairoo girls that we actually finished, because Jesus Christ, the curse has been lifted. The freaking Fluttershy that I did. It's crazy. This is crazy. Actually, let me. Can I not blow this? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the Gairoos that I did. We finally finished it. It wasn't really where we started this month. We actually finally finished it this month. Um, the Fluttershy, which was, I still think my favorite of the redraw month, to be honest. Like my totally my favorite of the redraw month. Actually, let me turn on let me turn on the music for Penny, by the way. Sorry about that. I'm just kind of going all over off on the place, but sorry, all over the place. The Fluttershy that I did. The freaking Brazilian dreads that redraw that I did, that you guys, I know a lot of people came out for this one. A lot of people came out for this one, especially since I threw a little shout out to, since I put a little winks and nods to their official the official federation, having it on top of the shirt. I thought it'd be a nice touch. I thought it would be fitting, and then having the official World Cup soccer ball as as the official 2016 FIFA World Cup soccer ball she's holding. I thought that was just thought those were little nice touches, and I went for those colorful steps that you see in Rio de Janeiro. So I thought a little place I favorite. This one, the Elven Blade redraw, which I ended up liking. And I ended up liking, although not many others were kind of like, I know it probably didn't like hit a lot of other people, but I was actually happy that I was able to put this one out. Of course, the wise harem that I was doing all this month in Zen for Zenless, and will continue. I will continue this on next month. I will continue this next month. So, but yeah, this was the third one. Last one I did because it was tricky trying to do 3 characters on one page. It takes a while to do 3. It takes a long time. The more characters you put on a page, the longer it takes. It was that the Miyabi one, which I think in its subtlety, I think the Miyabi one in its subtlety, like I think that one was like a scene stealer. I think that was a scene stealer, though. I think people really were digging the Miyabi one a lot. The Miyabi one a lot. I was really happy about how this one turned out, and I like the kind of how like it felt very subtle in its subtle. What I feel like there was a very much more subtle, soft approach that I took it throughout. And it kind of worked out in the end, and I was actually really proud of how this one turned out as well. By the way, the sarongless version will be for, let's say, high. I will probably say at the representative tier, we'll get the sarongless version. Let's see what else we got. What else did I do this time? Yeah, we did, of course, Nicole, which kind of kicked this whole thing off, kicked this summer. It was supposed to, it started out as a summer, this is all part of the summer swimsuit selection, as you can see the top volume 4, but it just kind of turned into its own thing. It definitely turned into its own thing. The Rosalina, which was part of my redraw, my month of redraws right there. That was the first one that came out, and that was me coming from doing like a Mario Kart 1 too, because I was like doing like back-to-back Rosalina drawings, and I was like, yeah, I love this, love it, absolutely love this one, how this one turned out. Of course, the Cynthia one, which I just finished last week. Like I just finished that on, I think it was on Thursday or Friday, I can't remember, but yeah, the Cynthia one, which I just finished, and like, let me explain. Let me take a moment to kind of like explain. I can't because like there's stuff that just kind of hits that right spot for you, and it's hard to explain it though. Yeah, the Cynthia one, I think I was enthralled by it because I can't explain why. It just hit the right note for me. It just hit it right, the note for me, and I was like, I'm done trying to explain my thought process when I do these art. I'm just gonna let that shit speak for itself. By the way, I got a short. On this one later today, so stay tuned. I have a new short for this one later today. And then Saya, which was the first part of my rendering practice, which that was just taken from one of my screenshot from one of my snap photos in Cyberpunk, and I just redrew it. I was like, I kind of like this one. I want to redo this one, and I'm kind of leaning towards that today. So, but this was the last part of the rendering practice. So yeah, I've done, and that's not including the work doodles, by the way. That is not including the work doodles that I did during this term, which was the Dongton dress ones, of course, the first one that I did, and then the second one of the very controversial Fox VTuber, which she's got a new model. So let's see. I saw her on side scrollers recently. Really very nice, very casual look for Foxu there. Of course, the one I did of JP's girl Gwen, and then another pseudo controversial VTuber Banana Juju. So these were all work doodles. I'm adding that to stuff. I'm adding Laura Croft sketch that I put in there. I've been very busy. Let's put it that way. I've been very, very busy. So I figured today we can squeeze in one more rendering practice to round out the art, to round out all my art batches for this month. And I'm hoping that this will be, if what I haven't shown you hasn't convinced you guys to join the channel and get all the rewards there. I just showed you guys what's in this term for the CSF Nation. So thank you guys so much. So if you guys can, about people watching, let's get right into it. And,
if you're enjoying this program, please smack that like button and make it jiggle.
And that subscribe button if you want to see more art content from Makini. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy the show.
Later.
Smack that like button, make it jiggle. Smack that subscribe button and make it jiggle. Really appreciate all you guys, and let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys, if you guys have a favorite what your favorite drawing is from these past 2 months. I would really appreciate all of the support. It's echoing. Oh, it was echoing. Okay, my bad. Sorry about that. Okay. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and say hi to everybody in the chat first, and then we'll get started. Okay, Sean, good morning to you. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm considering doing a Makini live on July 4th. I'm thinking of considering doing a Makini live on July 4th. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. Yes, 2B is coming back. They're doing the Nier rerun. So they're doing the Nier event again, which I can't wait. The second chance to get 2B. K2, since I missed out the first time. We just finished the Stellar Blade collab over the weekend, and that was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. That hit me in the feels a little bit. But yes, Saba, yes, by the way, she's not in the hallway, but no, Gura is basically gone at this point. Gura's basically retired, moved on. Saba has risen. So get ready for the meltdown to continue. Okay, this is love the outfit. I love A2's outfit, and I didn't realize that was female. That was FemV's voice actress who does A2. I was like, that's awesome. Okay. Yes, they did her justice. Damn it, I thought you were doing that. Man, listen, Sean, I don't know what's going on with Yokotaro, but it might be in the cards. Hopefully that might be in the cards. I would have pre-ordered before you pre-order was available. With current Square Enix, it's for the best, but we don't get a Nier. Yeah, it's probably for the best. Wait, what you buy? It just bought. Okay. So to answer Sean's question real quick, yes, I did not buy Nier Automata yet. It is in my cart. I'll show you. So this is already in my cart. Right at the cart. So it's in the cart. This is pay week for me, so I will definitely buy it. So I'll buy it this weekend. So, but this is pay week for me, so I will buy it this weekend. But yes, Nier Automata, it's only $16 on Steam, by the way. It's only $16 on Steam. It's part of the Square Enix summer sale, so they got Rebirth is $42. 16 is $33. Kingdom Hearts 1.5, $29.99. Remake Integrate's $30. Life is Strange from them. Power Wash is about $13. Ivalice Chronicles, Square Enix is doing a summer sale on Steam, and you get Final Fantasy 13 for like $7. Jesus, $8 for 13 too. And Lightning Returns, okay. Final Fantasy 15 is only $14. The classic titles are $12. Not bad. Did you get classic? Only $5 for OG Final Fantasy VII. The Kingdom Hearts series are on sale about 40% off. Near 60%. 60%. Forspoken is 70% off. Forspoken is 70% off. Bitches of Mana, 40% off. 60% off for Chrono Cross. Let's see, Outriders 50% off. Star Ocean 50% off. Fall 60% off. Tasia Neon Dimension 35% off. Yeah, so this is part of Square Enix's summer sale. So big discounts. You guys want to get that Breath of Wonder Woman Baron Balan of the World's only 85% off. Yeah. So the whole collections, everything is on sale. Yep, everything is on sale. So yeah, everything from Square Enix's catalog is on sale. So up until July 10th. So just heads up. Sale, but yes, I did. Yeah, so Nier is like 60% off. So it's like only like $16. So why not? Why not? I'm just gonna get Phantom Liberty. Was gonna get Bomber Cyberpunk 2, but I gotta prioritize getting tabs from Lance and eating Blender. Nice. Okay, so your favorite was Miyabi and Saya. Nice. He's a perspective of Cynthia 1. I do too. I really do. Hey, Lucky Nako. And then Anna Balance moved in. Of course he did. Of course he did. He's looking for a new target because Kirsa smacked his ass around. No, Saba's indie. Yeah, Saba's indie now. Saba is indie. No affiliations. Girl basically went out on her own terms, so, and the meltdowns will continue. Finally, I'm just gonna say, now I just gotta buy Stellar Blade, and we won. Look, and now we can form like Voltron. I love that. I buy Nier, you buy Stellar Blade. There you go. So it feels like a trade-off though. From Garu to Saba, it's like Hololive Ian from going indie. Yeah, it is going to be indie. Forspoken needs to be 150% off. It's 70% off. Okay, you know. The dog's a classic. Steam, a place where you can get a lot of games for 80% off, basically. No V Shoujo or nothing. Yes. No, Saba is independent. Sleepy Dogs is a classic. I'm pissed SE killed that franchise. SE is apparently Square Enix is like, we saw Expedition 33 and we're gonna make more turn-based outing. We're gonna make more turn-based RPGs, JRPGs after we saw a Western company do a JRPG, and everybody's like, well, we want Square Enix to make turn-based RPGs. Like, Square Enix has always made turn-based RPGs. It's just nothing on a larger scale as, say, like the Rebirth stuff, because Rebirth has been their success too. So and going the action route. So it's like the whole thing where it's like Square doesn't make RPGs. After everybody saw Expedition 33, everyone's like, Square doesn't make RPGs. It was turn-based RPGs. Like, no, Square's always made turn-based RPGs. It's just those don't get as much attention more than their action JRPGs like Final Fantasy Rebirth. And titles. It's just they've been pivoting more to the action combat instead of the turn-based combat. And I think that with moving forward, and I think with Square Enix, I don't think Square Enix has an original idea in their body anymore, though. I'm serious. I don't think Square Enix can. Square Enix needs to make a new IP now, or an original IP, but I don't think they have it in them anymore. I just don't think so. So I don't know. Might be a case I hear hype. Might be a case of just like going the same FC USA and Sleeping Dogs. Yeah, exactly. So, but this is Square, so we have no idea. And we don't know what they can do at this point. I think they need to go back to its roots before they were, I think they do need to go back to its roots because I think that's where they could actually be more innovative under, the Squaresoft, having Squaresoft and Enix being two separate brands again. So anyway, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. I got a couple of ideas. I have a couple of ideas though. Let's see if we can play with some of them though. You know what? I have a thing for top-down. You know what? I'm starting to develop a thing for top-down though. Square needs to go back to its turn-based RPG roots. I think they need to prioritize. I think they need to emphasize the turn-based RPG roots after Expedition 33 basically smacked the industry up sideways. Well, after Expedition 33 was turning heads, so I don't know. I have not done a full on speaking of which, I'm not doing I don't think I've ever done a full on top down, or well, at least not in a while. At least not in a while though. Let's peek, yeah. Just kind of going through. Let me thumbnail first. Let me thumbnail it first. Why is that so low? Why is that so canvas? Let me bump that canvas up real quick. Oh, that's why. Okay. There we go. There we go. Some thumbnailing it first. But yeah, it's very interesting. It's very interesting with what Square is. Very interesting what Square is coming up with, though. I'm just kind of fascinated with this top down. Fascinated with this top down from above. And let me set the time lapse to record. There we go. Set the time lapse to record. Also can. Let me know. Let me know. Let's do a 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Let me know. Let me know if you guys have a. Let me know if you guys got a preference. You guys got a preference here. I'm just kind of thumbnailing it for ideas. Just kind of thumbnailing for ideas. Like I said, I do like the top down. I like the top down approach. I don't know. I got a bunch of ideas in my head. I got a bunch. So I'm just like, just pick one. Just pick one and go with it. Just pick one and go with it. So I'm not sure. I got a bunch of ideas though. It's just I'm infatuated with top down. I'm infatuated with the top down approach though. I'm really infatuated with the top down approach though. I'm really infatuated with this top down approach. Who am I thinking? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. What's next? Who am I thinking? I'm thinking of something right now. don't know. It's just I find it so easy. No, it's not easy. No, it's not easy at all. It's just when you figure out what you want, you just kind of go. I think that's what it has been lately. Like, it's like I know what I want to go for. It's just figuring out a pose. But once I get a pose, I just go straight at it. You know? I don't like. So for me, it's just figuring out what do I want to. This on top of. I like this one. I like this one. But I'm really infatuated with the top. I'm infatuated with the top. A very from above perspective. Seven. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I don't walking pause. Maybe. I don't know. Wait. Oh, brilliant. My freaking. Sorry, my mouse went out on me. 1 second. I think anything can work. I think you can make anything work. It's just, yeah, it's just figured it out. So let's do. Give me a second to think. Give me a second. What is this one? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Tapping it. Yes. Hold on. Oh. Okay. I think we might have something. Wait. If you move this up, let's see, move this. I'm not explaining it. I can't explain it. You just have to see for yourself. See for yourself. See for yourself. Apologies if I'm being quiet, guys. Apologies if I'm being quiet on this. Just watch. Just watch. You may think this may look boring at first. What? Here. question is if I can fix. The question is if I can fix this. So if I can take this, make this interesting. So talk to myself right now. Talk to myself right now. I'm talking to myself right now. Right now. So you got something here. Almost got something. Almost got something here. Almost. If it is here. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay. All right. Just give me a sec. Just watch, guys. Just watch. Because I think we have something. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Sorry. That was okay. I think we got something. I think we got something. Turn this down. Sorry. I think we got something. I think we got something. Right, Kitty, good morning. Difficulty, good morning. Ronnie, good morning. It's very interesting seeing Ronnie this early. Penny is saying hi to everybody real quick. Okay. So for those who know, we're just squeezing. I want to squeeze one more rendering practice drawing for the end of this term. For the channel members, and I think I got something. I think we might have something. So let's refine this sketch one more time. Let's refine the sketch one more time. I should be responding on my damn I should respond on my iPad. Why am I not responding on iPad? Sorry about that. I should be responding on the iPad, not on my screen. Focus. Cancel. Sorry, I should be responding on my iPad right now. One second, guys. 1 second. That's how you do it. Okay. Hold on. Let me open up. Where's my YouTube? Where's YouTube? Okay, let me respond on here. There we go. It's the day at the office, so okay, nice. Okay. It's another day at the office, baby. Day at the office. So let's do this one more time. Sorry, I had a moment there. Okay. Let's refine this sketch now. Let's refine this. Let me turn I just want to turn the music up just a little bit. So just watch. See if we can do this by the end of the song. All right. There we go. There we go. It's okay. There we go. It's Brie. It's Brie, and Bree's always had the largest bust. That's kind of a thing. It's just her being muscular kind of justifies it, though. All right, let's. Oh. All right, let's do this. This is just a. I'm doing the line work right now. It's just the looser this style is, and I've worked with primary styles basically. The looser this style is, the more, I guess, the quicker I get. I guess it's very quicker because it's more looser, so I'm able to not press on too much, or not able to kind of put too much attention. It's just like I look at it at point, man, I'm getting like freaking quicker. It's like the more looser I get, it's like the more free flowing. And it feels like I can get, it feels like I'm able to kind of like get something like this out in a matter of like 3 days, within like 3 days, instead of just like a full week or so. And also, I've been trying to like challenge myself to finish this in like 7 hours. I'm just gonna remember Bree has a more softer. Bree's got much more softer. Bree has a much more softer face. In kind of contrast to the muscular. We did that for her birthday. That was kind of so much fun. We kind of like figured it out. We kind of like went through this long ass discussion on like Bree's origin and such like that, and we just all kind of like confirmed that, you know, Bree is born in. We all confirmed that like Bree was kind of confirmed that Bree was born to a Japanese mother and a Nigerian father, and Frag Monkey, good morning. I'm still thinking Bree probably should be my next. Bree should be my next playthrough in Tripound Style. way through. I'm just gonna remember she has one lock is longer on the she has a longer lock on the left side than she does on the right side.
It's too late. I know now. I'm giving in. I can't back down. And you're so hot. Your web I'm caught. Just one more night. Tell me to stop. Although I know we must come to an end.
I think it's important to just get that. It's so important to get that. What are you doing? It's up.
I'ma do it anyway. Gonna beat up, want you better. I'ma let my head down now. Wanna get down to my favorite sound. I'ma let you in real close. I know I shouldn't do this right. I'ma do it anyway. Kinda wanna.
Okay, let me get my law.
Gonna beat up, want you better. Gonna beat up, want you better. Gonna beat up, want you better.
Still think I'm good. You know what the funny thing is, and I'm still thinking I've gotten better. I feel like ever since I was talking about it, I was talking about it on the Miyabi. I was talking about this when I was drawing Miyabi early this month, but I do think I've gotten better at drawing hands lately. I really do. It's just.
I'ma let my hair down now. I'ma let my hair down now. Turn the beat up, turn the beat up. I'ma let my hair down now. No, I shouldn't pretend. I'ma do it anyway. Turn the beat up, put the bell up. I'ma let my hair down now. Wanna get down to my favorite sound. I'ma let you in real close. I know I shouldn't do this right. I'ma do it anyway. I kinda wanna lock this down.
I don't think I can finish this in under an hour, though. I don't think so. I don't think I can finish this in under an hour, but that would be pretty cool, though. That would... Because I got to I've noticed my line work has been, on terms of line weights, it's been super light lately. We'll see. Jay says, you've definitely been large improvements. in your artwork. Thank you, guys. I feel like this week, I think that's what this month kind of is, though. I think this month has been just kind of like a month of it definitely feels like I've been like improving on some aspect or another throughout this month. That's what it definitely has been feeling like. It feels like I've gotten so much more, control lately too. And this is just me being like really loose too. Like, that's the funny thing. It's like this is my looser style. Looser style. Which I've been, inspired heavily by Bento's work, and I'll gonna make it look natural. It's gonna have that natural softness to it. And I'm thinking of that ceremonial. I'm thinking of one of the most popular nano suits in Stellar Blade is the near unceremonial ceremonial attire from the Near DLC. I see so many pictures of Eve in that specific attire. It's because it's such a popular attire too. Also, I am all over the place right now. It's 10:32. There's two things I want to share with you though. Oh. No, it's just it definitely does feel like I've got better.
In the right place to move. In the right place for you. Always stay up all night. Watch the neon light. Touch your ones echo numb. Heartbeats like a drum. Be the fantasy.
So good.
Give us up to me. Stay in this moment. Just hold on, hold on. We like tonight, be tomorrow. It's gone. You and the moonlight is all that I want. It's all that I want. It's all. We can touch the sky, babe. It's a natural high. I know I'm alright when I look into your eyes. Give it to me, funky, funky. Give it to me. Give it to me, funky, funky. Give it to me. Give it to me, funky, funky.
Would you guys up for would you guys be up for a little reaction? Since we're about to reach the end of the chat, let me know. Let me know if you guys be up for a little reaction. as I'm putting this together. There's one in the chat for yes, 2 in the chat for no. Yes, Johnson did. Yeah. Okay. I got a little reaction. I thought this would be an interesting little thing to talk about if I could find it. Let me just stop here. Okay. We got Brianna. We got. You know what? That's probably overdue. Probably needs Brianna. By the way, Kiki. By the way, July is Kiki's birthday, so we need to come up with a new outfit for her. Come up with a new look for her, so she's getting a redesign. All right, let me boot it up real quick. Let me get the video up. Actually, there are two things I want y'all to see. Two things we're gonna see here. I forgot I still have this up. Sorry, I still have this up. Okay, but first off, I kind of base it off of the where's her attire. Yeah, I like this 2V attire. I like that little I like the rose, or I like the flower on Arzuda. So kind of base it off of that in a little bit. Kind of a combination of both swimsuits. No, I'm drawing Brianna. We're drawing Brie. No, but I want to share this with So there's another figure on my wish list. There's a figure on my wish list right now. I'll show it to you. I'm not saying maybe dedicate all the super chat money to this, but maybe we could do a little raise. Maybe we could raise like $110. Maybe this could be like a 4K gift. Okay, I'm just saying. So there's another Stellar Blade figure. There's another Stellar Blade figure, and it's from Bucket Shovel. It's a pre-order. It's a statue, and it's Eve's 2B cosplay. It's the unceremonial attire in unceremonial attire Stellar Blade, and it's $110. There's only 128 limited, and it ships out in Q1 of next year. So I'm just saying. Oh, she's got it with a fox mask. Oh yes. I'm just saying. Who's getting laid off in the industry this time? Oh God, that's a weekly occurrence, Sean. I mean, come on now, Sean. But chat, I'm just saying. Maybe donate some membership money. Maybe some membership money. Maybe a little 4K. Maybe a little 4K. Maybe we could do this as a 4K unboxing. I'm just saying. It's $110. You know, I can probably get some change out of that. I'm just saying. Just I'm putting it into the ether. It's something to think about, okay? You could do this as like a 6K unboxing. I'm just saying, yo. I'm just saying, maybe we could get maybe this could be our little reward for hitting 4K. When we hit 4K. Not if we hit 4K, when we hit 4K. Or maybe when we hit 6K. I'm just saying. Or maybe a Christmas present. I'm just saying. Just a little thought about that, you know. Just a little thought. No, but no, I just wanted to just throw that out into the ether if that's something you guys would be interested in. Anyway, it's a little Christmas present, you know, a little Christmas present. Okay. They even got the cake on point. I'm curious how bogus this is because it's gonna be really interesting. We gotta come up with that. Anyway. No, I figured this would be interesting because we got this from Fate. So it's not a like oh god, no. See, Sean, now I gotta check. Now I have to check now. Thanks so much, Sean, for throwing that idea down. Now I have to check who's check the freaking layoffs now because Ironheart's a flop. People are ass mad over Ironheart and try and make it a racial thing. Of course they are. Somebody's making the games we want. The new swimsuits. Let's see. Yeah, Ironheart is a flop. Not surprising. Yeah, fans walk away. They tried to throw racial accusations too. I called out one of them because they were trying to assume that Epic Mike isn't black enough because he was criticizing Ironheart. No, nothing else. Okay. No. Yeah, so nobody asked for Ironheart. Yeah, nobody asked for Ironheart. Anyway. Oh, there's a trailer for Ghost of Yote Collector's Edition. Oh, this is we need to see this. Anyways, watch this. What's this? So this is the Collector's Edition for Ghost of Yote. Okay. Six avatar set. It looks good. Don't get me wrong. There we go. Let me do this again. It looks good, but I don't know. Are you guys excited for Ghost of Yote? I like the hilt. Though. Oh, it's digital. It's digital only. PlayStation. Not me personally. Something about Ghost of Tsushima for PC. Okay. Wait.
Hey, my name is Six, and welcome back to your weekly.
Okay, we got Gacha News recap. I'll have to put that in the Gacha. I'll have to put that in the Gacha Discord. I'll have to put Sticks News video in the Gacha Discord. No, I am all over the place right now. Okay, I want to share this real quick. I want to ask you. Rye Kitty, I want to ask you, did you see the opening for NTE?
Dear citizens, this is the 6 p.m. broadcast from New Helios. According to the latest data from the Meteorological Department, our city is about to face the first extreme rain of the year. Please stay safe and take proper precautions. Avoid going outside unless absolutely necessary. Now, for detailed rainfall distribution by district. It appears to be a...
This isn't rain!
This is JTF Team 13. Search and rescue in Sector NH-19 is complete. Anomaly activity in the area is intensifying. We're trying to evac the recovered survivors ASAP.
Copy that. Second lockdown is about to commence. Evacuate immediately via the updated safe route. Current safe route is Prequel Street.
Hello? Hello? Signal's breaking. What sound? That sound. I can't hear it.
Listen.
That
sound.
Damn it, stop him! Don't let him take off the black box mask!
It wants me.
It wants me to see clearly!
Everyone, do not look directly at the hypercortex.
You make it sound so terrifying. Don't scare these poor dears. Look at it. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, a lovely little appetizer.
Lacrimosa, protect the others.
That was interesting. That was interesting. That was Neverness to Everness, by the way. That was NTE. So I just saw that. I was like, that's what everybody was talking about that though. And it was super. No, Neverness to Everness is getting a lot of attention lately. Yeah, this is NTE is like getting ahead of Ananta though, but I've heard it's been under fire a bit from copying Weathering Waves, and I'm like, you know what? That's actually more of a compliment that it's like taking inspiration from Weathering Waves a bit. I think, in my opinion, I think Sticks made a video about this, and I was like, I think with Genshin will always be the popular one. Genshin will always be the popular one. The Hoyoverse styles will always be the popular stuff, right? But here's my belief. Here's my thoughts. I do think that gachas moving forward. I think Weathering Waves should be kind of like a pillar to, a pillar to aim for, honestly, than just, everybody basically trying to be the next Genshin, everybody trying to be the next, is Genshin or Star Rail, the next Hoyoverse, a Hoyoverse massive hit. I think Weathering Waves is put itself in a position to where it can be where Genshin can be still be the where the Hoyoverse titles can still be the popular ones, but Kuro is basically the one to strive for. That's the gacha game to kind of you want to set yourself to be. You want to inspire yourself to become, and that was the whole thing with there was a whole hoopla with there was just a hoopla with Wuthering Waves taking a lot of inspiration. Oh no, with Neverness to Everness taking inspiration from Wuthering Waves, and the more I think about it, I was like, you know what? That's actually not a bad thing, though. Let's say, why not go for Wuthering Waves instead of trying to go for Genshin? Because I think, say what you will, but just from what I've been seeing, I think objectively, I think Wuthering Waves is just better on a quality level. It just looks better to me. Just to me. That's to me. I think that's probably something that you should probably strive for. And let's be honest, Kuro has definitely hitting their stride though. I think it's the same team behind Tower of Fantasy though. Hey, I hate that. Yeah, this is Tower of Fantasy though, so the Tower of Fantasy, they oh man, they screwed up badly on Tower of Fantasy. Supposed to be the Tower of Fantasy was supposed to be the Genshin killer, and it's like, yeah, nah, it almost killed the freaking studio behind it. But I think, like I said, I think having Ananta and then having Neverness to Everness being a gacha GTA, I think that's going to create like a whole new. I think that's going to help create a whole new subgenre of gacha games, or help kind of create. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing more of a trend of a more GTA style open world gachas moving forward. That's just my opinion. Tower Fantasy is an MMO dumpster fire. Agreed. Dumpster fire. Emphasis on dumpster fire. Yeah. But no. I wanted to react to this real quick. And I thought this would be interesting. Just listen to this. I'm gonna put a link. I'll put a link to this one in the description, so that way you guys can check it out. It's from a channel I follow, Fate or Fight All Thy Enemies, a huge big Mortal Kombat YouTuber, and I thought this would be very interesting. Big.
All right, so I had this little interesting short pop-up for me on YouTube. I actually thought maybe they were taking Asmon's clip and then putting it with this MK picture, which I'm going to show you on Reddit. However, what's really interesting is that he's actually talking about Mortal Kombat here. So, yeah, let's play this.
This was a big mistake, too. Look at this. What's so crazy about this is, like, how do you think this was a good idea even for a second? How do you think that really it's a huge mistake? Nobody wants to look at this shit. It's weird. And so that's it. I mean, I don't know why people don't get it. These people they're like mind fucking themselves into these realities that are just totally distorted. These people are not even in any sort of a universe that makes sense even for a second. Nobody wants to play some like 50-year-old lady. No, absolutely not. They want to play some hot 25-year-old chick with huge tits. And do you want to know the other reason why? Guess who plays Mortal Kombat? Dudes play Mortal Kombat. They don't want to play characters that look like their mom. Really, I mean, do you want to play Mortal Kombat or do you want to play The View?
This man is not lying. Right, it's something that we've talked about for quite a long time on the channel.
Listen, I'm just gonna be brutally honest here. I think Asmongold is hitting this. I think Asmongold is in this new arc. I think he's in this new arc where he is just not holding back anymore. And like when I was showing a video from last week on him, showing that video last week of like Casey Tron having a freaking crash out, and Asmon's like, "This is what you get, okay? You get what you deserve for this one. This is what you freaking get." Because and he was like, he just did not hold back. And I'm like, I think this is I think we're hitting it. I think Asmon's turning over a new leaf now. I think he's embracing, I think the Roach King is kind of embracing his heel status a little bit, but I think he just stopped tripping on eggshells though. And you know what? I love that. I love that though, because he's pissing people off.
Is the slow decay, if you will, of essentially what has made Mortal Kombat great, which is why with the announcement of the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, especially a lot of us older fellows were highly excited, because it's actually harkening back to the day where, you know, Mortal Kombat just felt like the metal of fighting games. It was hot babes, kick-ass dudes, awesome blood flying everywhere, great story, even for back then, you know. And now we get The View. That is the best way to explain it, right? And he's right. Nobody wants to play with characters that look like your mum or your older sister or anything like that. People can sit there and argue, oh, but we need to have realism in games. The funny part is, though, is that the harder and
oh my god, we need to have more realistic. You can't be having women fight in a bikini, like look like strippers in a world where everything is about blood splatter and gore all over the place. But please tell me about realism. Sorry, I love that, just that take, and I'm like, you screwed up MK so bad. I'm probably and by the way, that pic first was from Kyle, so I probably need to grab that and add that to my freaking meme clips, because I'm like, this is Mortal Kombat here. Like, go fuck off.
And deeper that they try and push these types of narratives and wishes that they think we all need, it never works. It never has worked, especially in franchises which were breaking the mold, like Mortal Kombat, which was the fighting game that actually forced, essentially an R rating system, I believe, in America at the time, right? Or a mature rating system, because it was so full on that they needed to have some sort of like proper, video game governance for it. But we're also going to go check out the picture that was shared on Reddit. This could be interesting too. So this was from 5 days ago. It says, from Mortal Kombat to geriatric combat. Listen, the reality is, though, whether we do it in a way that's like sort of, a little bit obtuse, sounds a little bit naughty or sexist, the reality is, though, right, as just do, and he's right, like it's mostly dudes that play, but that doesn't mean anything, because I don't care whether you're a male or female that play it, if you're having fun, whatever. Right, but don't be no damn tourist that comes in Mortal Kombat and demanding change, right? So that way, everything has to just fit now your own worldview. That's not how it works. The artist creates the art, and therefore you should enjoy the art for what it is, not try and change it. And you might,
you know what? Let me hold on a second. Let me find that from Mortal Kombat 2. Where is that? There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh. Oh, I'm saving this. I am saving this. This is going into the meme images. I'm just saving this. I am saving this for prosperity. I am just saving that. Thank you. Anyway, let's continue.
Say to yourself, well, but Fate, what if the artists now are trying to do this? I mean, what if the artists truly believe in this new vision? And that's a fair point.
Fair point.
It's just that they have a lot of years proving disproving that. They have a lot of years with Mortal Kombat being absolutely amazing and being the medal of fighting games. And then they change all that, right? Nobody cared that the women look like this. And to be fair, the men are also big buff, look like they go to the gym. Guys like me and Asmon, we don't look like that. We don't give a shit, though. We don't sit there and go, well, you know what? We demand more bald, skinny,
motherfuckers, okay?
twink-looking mofos. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Right? Shout out to Asmon. Right? Great. And as a World of Warcraft player, that's how I just first discovered, along with my son, actually, that's how we first discovered Asmongold, through World of Warcraft.
Nice.
So, nobody cared. And this is the thing. Other fighting games also have this too. This isn't just like a Mortal Kombat specific thing. They've had very sexy looking women in fighting games for decades. And I mean decades. I mean all the way back to the fucking 90s, late 80s. You look at everything from Capcom fighting games to SNK, like Neo Geo, they were in there. Nobody cared. And not just fighting games, just gaming in general. Nobody cared because it's part of the power fantasy, right? When chicks are cosplaying, they're cosplaying as these chicks at the top, not the ones at the bottom. Why? Because they find these women and how they dress very provocative, very sexy, right? And they want to see if they can nail that. I mean, just ask the people on The View to dress you. You're like, go get their wardrobe. What's the wardrobe people called? I don't know. Right, go get them to outfit you for the next Comic-Con or anime convention if you want to, dress like you shop at fucking old age pension home, right? Because, and like, honestly, like, to be fair, I'm looking at this and it's like, no, they're not geriatric. Obviously not. But a lot of them are way older. A lot of them are made to look way older and a lot more sort of either masculine or less feminine looking, right? There's nothing wrong with feminine women. There's nothing wrong with the femme fatale, right? It has worked for decades in gaming, and this has just been from a fringe group of weirdos that have been trying to push this out because for some reason they have convinced themselves, among with a bunch of other weirdos, that somehow women being sexy is a threat. It's not a threat. Might be a threat to how long you last, but that's another conversation we're not going to have today. Anyway, so I thought we'd come to Reddit and have a readie. It says, why are female characters made by American devs always so effing ugly these days? Do they hate women or what? They do. Just the beautiful ones. They love ugly, masculine, and fat ogres. Somehow, I feel like the community is at the bottom of all of this. They're pissed they don't have enough skills to be, whatever. I mean, to be fair, right? Like, if you are part of, part of this sort of group, right? Then perhaps the reason why. And when I say part of that group, I mean like the LGBTQ, is because they obviously have, like there's a lot less population that are gay, right? And so what we have seen over time, I'm not saying they're responsible completely. I'm just saying that like certain people are responsible. Certain people are responsible because they are basically going, well, we need to try and get, like, say, straight dudes interested in like trans women, right? And how do you do that? Well, you make them look like you make the dudes look like women, but nobody's fooled, right? Yeah, if you want to dress like that, you want to behave like that, that's on you. That's,
I mean, it's a little blunt, but ooh, yeah, that's a little blunt, but I mean, he's not entirely wrong, but it's just I'm just saying that's a little bit on the blunt side, but you're not wrong. You're out of line, but you're right. Just yeah, that's a spicy meatball. It's like going into. You ain't entirely wrong on that. It's just I see this, and the reason I wanted to react to this is because, well, simply because, you know what, I take some glee in this, and I've already experienced, I already said my piece about this 2 years ago. What happened 2 years ago? I take some glee in this. I admit I do take a little bit of Schadenfreude for this because, you know, after what happened 2 years ago on Twitter, what happened on Twitter 2 years ago. So I'm just saying, you know, the people had a point. We had a point, and when you're seeing more and more that people are, when you see it more and more that everybody's everybody's latching on to the eastern side of gaming, how there's so much, how how there's a, you know, much more appeal for these, you know, eastern titles. Yeah, I feel kind of right. Hey, what I said, I feel vindicated in what I said 2 years ago. Just saying.
Perfectly fine for you. Just I don't want it rubbed in my face. I don't want it, you know, being pushed to the head of, you know, everything. I just want to enjoy stuff. I want to enjoy gaming, right? But what we've been finding for a long time now is that the majority has been losing out to the minority, right? So, for example, if there's a certain mechanic in a game that is really good, right, and 99 people, you know, in front of you out of the 100 love this mechanic, but that one person there doesn't like the mechanic, what's happening now is that one person is actually able to change that mechanic at the absolute detriment of the other 99. The other 99 suddenly lose out. They can't use that mechanic anymore. They can't access it, even though 99 out of the 100 love it, because one person doesn't like it. Not liking something is not enough reason for it to change, right? They always say ultra realism, BS, the average woman on the street aren't this hideous. That's true. And that is the part where we pity them. Actually, quite the opposite. It's the dev women who hate men. Know your audience, pretty much. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a product that is being sold, yeah?
Listen.
Right? How are you supposed to sell it to people that don't not interested or not buying what you're selling? Because it is not part of what has made said franchise or game popular. Nobody wants to buy that crap, right? And then when you don't buy it, you get further berated like some naughty child. Oh, how dare you, right? Well, you're just a hateful person if you don't want to buy this. Like, no, this is very simple. This is my money. This is the product. If your product is shit, you don't get this. It's really simple, right? You don't get this if this is garbage, okay? Well, this is incredibly bad. Warner Brothers needs to clean house from the top down. This is what you do when you hate making money. From looking cool, sexy, and strong to looking old, ugly, miserable, and bitter, did the developers try to program themselves into the game? Yeah, these dogs are trying to normalize this stuff. No lie, I've never seen uglier faces ever, be it in real life or in fiction. Even Dad was kinder to the eyes. If you go back and you look at old games, like in the PS1 era, and the chicks in there basically had heads like squares, right? They were hotter than this. How does that work?
Not entirely
right?
wrong, I will say.
Be attracted to postmenopausal women bigger. True. I'm sad that they fucked up design language to satisfy non-gamers. Our world characters used to feel all barbaric, savage, primitive, menacing, and reflected the culture and desert climate of barren, brutal Outworld. Now they just look like generic ninja. Well, no, it's not just that. Is that what they did with Outworld is that they tried to create Outworld like other parts of Earth. Outworld is, in theory, an alien realm. It has nothing to do. It might have humanoid people, as in people who look like humans, but they are not Earthrealmers. They are not immigrants from Earthrealm. They are not other cultures from Earthrealm. And this is what you saw immediately with Mortal Kombat 1, the latest game, is that they were absolutely mimicking other cultures from Earthrealm. It had no identity whatsoever. Make Outworld purple again, please. Right? Shit fucking sucks. Yeah, I wonder what the people working on the game look like. Honestly, though, I never think it's a good idea to make the characters to look like they're voice actors, although it did make them more distinct at the same time. I think, to be perfectly honest, just to finalize, that they need to have more stylized art for fighting games, right? There's a lot of fighting games out there that are heavily leaning into their own stylized art style, right? Moving away from ultra realistic looks. We need to move away from that, especially for Mortal Kombat, right? Really lean into even almost comic book style. I've always advocated for John Tobias to be doing the artwork for another Mortal Kombat game in the future. Let's do that, right? Let's make them pop out of the game and just not just like, you know, not just obviously the visuals and stuff, but but the actual presentation of how the character moves, what their attitude's like. You know, are they moving in a certain way, a saucy, sexy way and stuff like that for the ladies or whatever? You know, not just the physical appearance, it's how they move in the game too.
I feel like the answer is simple. Give Mortal Kombat. I joked about this. Give Mortal Kombat to Hoyoverse. See, and watch and give Mortal Kombat the Hoyoverse and watch the money rake in. Watch just the money just rake in. They're gonna be Scrooge McDuck. Ed Boon's just gonna be Scrooge McDuck. How much revenue they're getting. You get Mortal Kombat to Hoyoverse. No, give that to Nettie. How about this? How about this? Give Mortal Kombat the shift up. Give Mortal Kombat the shift up. I remember Fate was Fate did a video a while back. Fate did a video last year because he was amazed by you know, Stellar Blade and such like that, and he was the one advocating for Eve to be a guest character in Mortal Kombat because she would fit in perfectly. And I'm like, you know what? SB is probably not as gory. SB is not as gory as Mortal Kombat is, but in terms of just the world itself, I could totally see that. He would. Can Chinese do gore? I don't think they can, though. I don't think they can. I think there's the same thing with. I don't think. Does Chinese? I know for a fact that you can't do anything that is loosely in like ghostly, like spirits. In terms of China, I know Japan has a. I know with Japan, it's very. Japan is very mixed on gore. When it comes to blood and gore, though, but I wonder about South Korea, though. I know, Japan is very censor happy when it comes to gore. Japan is very censor happy when it comes to gore. You cannot have that. No, it's like, that's a good point. And I know China does not like, they don't believe in like ghosts and spirits and such like that. Hence why, you know, Ghostbusters couldn't be released in China because of, you know, ghosts and spirits and such like that. So I think there might be ways to work around that, but it would be heavily censored though. Oh, and spirit. So that's a very interesting thing though.
And NRS games, they seem to have this really weird animation or stances for the characters. This is terrible. This is fucking awful. So shout out for Asmon for this take. And let me know what you guys think. And catch you next time. See ya.
Yeah. That was interesting. Speaking of which, I'm got a lot on my plate here. I got a lot to do here for this is, I'm still keeping Brianna is China's a bit superstitious. Yeah, they are. Horror, yeah, that's the thing, is like horror manga and anime are very popular in Japan. They horror very well. They do horror incredibly well, but they are very censor happy when it comes to gore. it comes to blood and gore, they're very censor happy. So, and it's weird, and it is such a weird dichotomy because they're very big on horror manga is a very big thing out there. So it's interesting. It's interesting. I think give it, like I said, I think it's just, I thought it was interesting. I thought this was interesting. Like I said, oh, I can't wait for Twitter to get meltdown over Asmon again, like always. Anyway, you know what? All right, let's. Fuck me. Okay. You know what? I'll keep it. We'll keep it. And I'll call this we'll keep this. And where is my Clip Studio Paintwork? So I gotta get ready for work anyway. So we'll stop here. And I bet you by Wednesday I'll be already done with this thing. I bet you by Wednesday I'll be already done. So anyway, so this will be, we'll call it we'll call this. Do we have the I don't have the practice stuff in here, do I? I don't think I do. Brushes. I don't think I do. Cynthia sketch. Okay. But where is my... Tango Bat. Chibi emotes. Where's my... Saya sketch? Hold on. Sorry, I gotta check something real quick. Let me move this into the my work too. Let me move you into where's my clip C paintwork? Okay. Let me move you into let me move both of y'all into the term work. Just put this in, put you in here. There we go. There we go. And this will be like I said, this will be more of a, there we go. Saya's in there and Brianna's and Cynthia's in there. So we'll do Bri. I'll just call it Brianna sketch. Okay, there we go. So I will already now I can fix up the anatomy. Now I can fix up the anatomy. So now I can fix up the anatomy, and we could pick up from and I'll continue from here. I think I might be able to finish this by Wednesday. I could probably finish this whole thing by Wednesday. I could probably knock out the. I probably won't, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if I knocked out the line art. If I knocked out the line art on the train to work today, and I started on like the grayscales. I wouldn't be surprised, by the way. But anyway, Brianna sketch. There you go. This will be the last. This will be the last one for the term 7 art batch and all that good stuff. So it's coming real soon. Anyway, Cynthia video. I got a Cynthia short coming up later this morning. I have a new I have Cynthia's sketch coming up later this morning. I have a Tomb Raider video that I'm going to get out tomorrow, guaranteed. That's going to be out tomorrow. So I'll have the Tomb Raider video out tomorrow since you guys voted on that and all that good stuff. So smack that like button, make it jiggle. Smack that subscribe button, make it jiggle. I got to get out of here. So I'm Makini, 90 yards from an illustrator, and I'll see you all next time for another video or live stream. So until then, stay cute, stay sexy, have fun, take care. Much love. Never apologize for wanting attractive women in your media, especially in your video games. Something that Mortal Kombat can learn. Just kidding. Or am I? Anyway, and above all else, never stop drawing. Have a great rest of your Monday. I will see you guys later. check out in the community tab and all that good stuff. So, love y'all.
Cute, sexy, and fun. And that is definitely the best way to describe our channel members too. We'd like to thank everyone in the CSF Nation for your incredible support. Join the channel for as low as $1 a month to get access to exclusive art drops that Makini drops every 2 months for his channel members. And all your support goes to helping out the channel and helping Makini put out the best content he can for you all to view and you all to enjoy. He appreciates all of your support, and we also appreciate your support as well. CSF Nation for life. Mwah! Gracias. Thank you for tuning in to Makini in the Morning and getting your morning started off on the right foot with us. If you enjoy this program, please smack that like button and make it jiggle. Share the show out to everyone you know. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everyone. Become a channel member for as low as $1 a month. You want to support Makini further, and if you want to see more content from Makini and help him reach his 6K subscriber goal, hit that subscribe button. He would really, really appreciate it. I am Marisa Tali, producer and weather girl for this very program, and we all wish you a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there. We will see you all next time here on Makini in the Morning. Mwah! Makini in the Morning is filmed before a live studio audience at Makini Studios in Arcadia Village's South Tower, right here in Pacifica City. We know that you guys love waking up with us here on Makini in the Morning, but if you would like to actually be in the live taping of Makini in the Morning, all you have to do is visit youtube.com/Makini90 or call 765-9077 toll free for free tickets. We would love to see you here in the audience for our next Makini in the Morning live show. Makini in the Morning is produced by Silver Night Productions with Makini Charles Productions in the association with and this Lazapa Television and Makara Banks Entertainment, and is distributed by CSF Nation Domestic Television Distribution.